I became fascinated with consciousness, and the consciousness in mind-body medicine. When you get to a certain point, you have to go to energy. There's just no other way to go.
And what is energy to you? If you could just explain what.
Well,
what
I'm talking right now about subtle energy, the
Okay.
energy that enlivens us.
Mm-hmm.
It's, if you're with somebody who's dying and there's a moment of death, what's not there is this energy.
Okay.
We can call it spirit
Mm-hmm.
if we want. Chinese call it chi, Japanese call it ki. Every tradition has their word for it, prana.
Mm-hmm.
And energy and consciousness, it's hard to separate them.
Right.
So what happened for me, to get back to answer your question, was in doing a lot of the inner child work and interactive guided imagery. These were some of the first things that were being taught in mind-body seminars. I realized that large amounts of psychic energy were being moved.
Wow. And what is psychic energy as opposed to the subtle energy?
It's kind of the same thing.
Same thing, okay.
It's just that it more is pointing to our issues and those memories. The energy system is what I believe is how our life story becomes our biology.
Right, okay.
That's the vehicle through which you have this event, you have a reaction to it, there's a thought, there's a feeling, a belief is formed out of that, there's a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's embedded, and
Mm-hmm.
the energy is how it's embedded. And it stays there
Right.
until you address it.
Mm-hmm.
What happens with energy is it tends to go in circles,
Okay.
and it gets stuck.
Okay.
So massage therapists have this happen all the time. They'll be massaging someone, and all of a sudden a certain memory will come because they
They're in that area
touched
of the body.
that area
Mm.
of the field where that memory was deposited. So when you open that and you can unpack it,
Mm-hmm.
you can heal it.
Right.
That gives you the opportunity. So we have, what I'm really talking about is what's unconscious, it becomes conscious, now you can get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And is it your experience that just by bringing it into the conscious level that gets rid of it on its own, or is there more to do?
oh, well, that would be nice if that way. Sometimes that's it.
Yeah.
It's just, okay.
It's
gone.
just, an awareness comes up and it's no longer necessary to have it.
Right, but because we are, this is again my philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
because we are a soul in a body, we have particular lessons and experiences that we're trying to grow through.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be more that needs to be done with it. But again, if you're using energetic tools, consciousness tools, and I use the chakra system,
Mm-hmm.
then there may be more that beyond the release, now you open up, well, what's the strength that comes there, and what do you need to do to develop it?
The strength that comes from that place that you just
The
brought to
block's
consciousness.
released, so now the energy can flow,
Right.
but
You need to put
you
something
might
in.
still have to develop a particular quality.